These are the top 5 good lesbian romance movies on Netflix I'd personally tell my friend to watch immediately. And I'm not talking about, oh yeah, it was cute kind of movies. I mean the ones you recommend with your full chest, because you know they're going to feel something by the end. I didn't pick these randomly. These are the lesbian romantic movies on Netflix people keep recommending over and over again in WLW spaces, group chats, and comment sections. Some are soft and heartwarming. Some are intense and emotionally messy. And one of them? It's basically the gold standard of queer romance. Stick around because this list goes from underrated emotional gems to one of the most iconic lesbian love stories ever made. And number 1 is the kind of movie you recommend when you want to impress someone's taste instantly. Let's get into it. Number 5 is A New York Christmas Wedding. This is the ultimate what-if romance. And honestly, it surprises a lot of people. A New York Christmas Wedding is one of those good lesbian romance movies on Netflix that looks like a holiday film on the surface, but underneath, it's deeply emotional and reflective. The story follows Jennifer, who is about to marry her fiancé on Christmas Eve. Everything in her life seems planned out, safe, and predictable. But then something unexpected happens. A guardian angel appears and shows her an alternate version of her life, one where she chose her childhood best friend, Gabby, instead. And that's where things get emotional. Because suddenly, Jennifer is forced to confront the life she could have lived, the love she may have ignored, the version of herself she never allowed to fully exist. It's festive, yes. You get the cozy New York atmosphere, the Christmas lights, the soft romantic energy. But emotionally, it goes much deeper than a typical holiday romance. This film explores self-acceptance, identity, and the quiet fear of choosing the wrong life just to please others. And that theme hits harder than you expect. If you're looking for lesbian romantic movies on Netflix that are heartfelt, reflective, and full of second chance energy, this is absolutely one I tell a friend to watch during a cozy night in. Number 4 is Elisa and Marcella. This one is pure devotion wrapped in history. And visually, stunning. Elisa and Marcella is based on a true story set in 1901 Spain, and it follows 2 women who fall deeply, unapologetically in love during a time when their relationship was considered scandalous and illegal. But here's what makes this story unforgettable. To be together, Elisa disguises herself as a man so she can legally marry Marcella in a church. Yes, in 1901. That alone tells you how powerful their love was. The cinematography is filmed in high contrast black and white, which gives the entire movie this poetic, almost timeless feeling. Every scene looks intentional. Every glance feels heavy with meaning. But beyond the aesthetics, this is a story about resilience. Their love is constantly threatened by society, law, and public scandal. They're forced to flee, hide, and endure immense pressure just to stay together. And through it all, their connection never fades. It's not a loud romance. It's a defiant one. If you're the kind of viewer who loves lesbian films on Netflix that are artistic, historical, and emotionally layered, this is the type of movie you recommend to a friend who appreciates beautiful storytelling and meaningful cinema. Number 3 is Ride or Die. Okay, now we shift into intensity, because this one is not soft. It's messy, psychological, and emotionally chaotic in a way that keeps you hooked. Ride or Die follows Ray, who reconnects with her high school crush, Mamie, and discovers she's trapped in an abusive marriage. In a moment of extreme devotion, Ray does the unthinkable to save her. And just like that, everything escalates. They go on the run together, turning the film into this emotional road trip filled with tension, obsession, and complicated feelings that are far from simple romance. What makes this one of the most unforgettable lesbian romantic movies on Netflix is how raw it feels. Their relationship isn't clean or traditionally romantic. It's intense, imperfect, sometimes uncomfortable, but deeply human. It explores the darker side of love, the kind that is fueled by loyalty, trauma, and emotional attachment rather than fairy tale perfection. It almost feels like a live-action psychological drama mixed with queer romance, which makes it stand out instantly from softer WLW films. If you're recommending a movie to a friend who wants something bold, edgy, and emotionally gripping instead of slow and gentle, Ride or Die is a must-watch conversation starter. Before we move to number 2, if you love discovering good lesbian romance movies on Netflix that are actually worth recommending to friends, help us keep this WLW watch list growing by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and dropping your own recommendations in the comments. This community thrives because of you, and we genuinely love seeing what films mean the most to you. Now, number 2. Number 2 is the half of it. This one is soft, smart, and emotionally relatable in the most realistic way. The half of it follows Ellie Chu, a quiet and brilliant student who makes extra money by writing essays for her classmates. One day, a well-meaning jock asks her to write love letters to a girl named Aster. Simple enough, right? Except it's not. Because through those letters, Ellie slowly realizes she is the one emotionally connecting with Aster, not him. And that realization, it hurts in the most subtle way. This is one of those good lesbian romance movies on Netflix that doesn't rely on dramatic confessions or over-the-top romance. Instead, it focuses on emotional connection, identity, and the messiness of first love. It's awkward. It's sincere. It's deeply human. Ellie's journey isn't just about romance. It's about self-discovery, loneliness, and finding the courage to understand her own feelings in a world where she already feels like an outsider. What makes it so recommendable to a friend is how relatable it is. The quiet crush, the unspoken emotions, the fear of ruining a connection by being honest. And unlike many traditional romance films, this one prioritizes growth over fantasy, which makes the emotional payoff feel more genuine and realistic. If your friend loves thoughtful, heartfelt lesbian films on Netflix with coming-of-age depth and emotional intelligence, the half of it is an instant recommendation. And finally, number 1, Carol. This is the gold standard. The movie you recommend when someone says, give me a really good lesbian romance movie on Netflix. Set in the winter of 1952, Carol follows Therese, a young shop clerk and aspiring photographer, who becomes captivated by Carol, an elegant and mysterious older woman browsing for a Christmas gift. Their connection is immediate. Not loud. Not dramatic. Just magnetic. What starts as a simple interaction slowly evolves into a forbidden romance filled with longing, tension, and emotional restraint. And the chemistry between them is unforgettable. But this isn't just a love story. It's a story about risk. Carol is going through a difficult divorce. Society is judgmental. Custody battles loom over her future. And loving another woman during that era comes with real consequences that threaten everything she holds dear. What makes Carol one of the most iconic lesbian romantic movies on Netflix is its subtle storytelling. The film relies on glances, silence, atmosphere, and emotional tension rather than dramatic dialogue. Every look feels meaningful. Every pause feels intentional. Every moment feels fragile. It's romantic, elegant, and emotionally immersive in a way that stays with you long after the movie ends. And that's exactly why it's the number 1 recommendation. Because when you tell a friend to watch Carol, you're not just recommending a movie. You're recommending an experience. A timeless love story that captures longing, passion, and quiet rebellion against societal expectations. So, those are the top 5 good lesbian romance movies on Netflix I'd confidently tell any friend to watch. Whether they're in the mood for something cozy, intense, historical, emotionally smart, or beautifully romantic, these lesbian love movies on Netflix offer something unforgettable in their own unique way. Did your personal recommendation favorite make the list? Or is there a hidden gem you always tell your friends to watch that I should add to the WLW watch list? Drop your picks in the comments because I'm always searching for more good lesbian films to watch on Netflix. And don't forget, there's plenty more where this came from. Let's keep building the ultimate WLW watch list together.